Hi. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the recent conditions between India and Pakistan. So this topic, I'm going to talk about the people's mentality. Because in India and in Pakistan and all around the world, when a YouTuber or a news media person, when they go to a random guy and ask, what do you think about the attack that happened in India, the Pahalgam attack? Don't you want to retaliate? Don't you want to fight back? Will India win the war and those kind of stuff? And the people's response are like, I don't want to fight Pakistan. I don't want war. I don't like that. I don't need that. So there are like different mentalities regarding that. So some of the things which people usually see with the person who says they don't want to fight with Pakistan, no war, only love, humanity, love, life value, all this stuff. So one, their heart is with Pakistan even though they are in India. Second, religious stuffs, just because that's a specific religion, and the people in this country, like in India, there are people who saying no because of that religion. The heart is with them. And there are other people, but there are other reasons also, but people don't usually see the other reasons. So I'm here to say what I think about this, and my answer to that question is I don't want a war with Pakistan. Yes, I know Pakistan, the terrorist group, attacked India. 26 people, men, died. The terrorists confirmed they are not from that specific religion, confirmed by asking courts to confirm whether they are from that same religion. When the terrorists understand they are lying and they are not part of that specific religion, they shot them in the head. Told the guy's girlfriend or wife, go and tell that you are Modi, that we did this. So even though this all happened, still I'm gonna say, I don't want a war with Pakistan. I don't want to fight Pakistan. I don't want Indian army, Indian citizen, Indian government to do the war. And yes, might think, okay, he's an anti-Indian. He supports Pakistan. Yes, every thought will come to your mind. But I would suggest you watch till the end of my video, because I want to let you know the reason why I'm saying this. Because I know the people who are saying this, there are many controversial topics of why they are saying like that, but I want you to hear why I am saying this. And I know there are some minority people who thinks the same way as I does, but the news media outlets, the YouTubers, the bloggers, the mass, they are not satisfied with that answer and want to get more TPA or more grades, more views. So they just make this a bad thing. So yes, so I know current generation and the generation before this and the coming generation, the attention span is very less. So I'll try to be quick. So it's fully, I think it's like 5 or 6 topics, and I will try to get all these topics in different locations and make it interesting. I'm just joking, it's not interesting. It's not a funny thing, it's a serious thing. So if you want to hear, you can wait and watch. If not, you can skip it. Okay. Thank you. Hi. So the first thing I'm going to say, when India attacks Pakistan, there will be Indian Army, Indian Navy, Indian Air Force. And while doing the attacks, even if it's like a well-planned, they will be position. If it's only missiles, they will be. And if there will be like land army. And when they fight Pakistan and when they do the revenge, I'm pretty sure, based on all the wars that happened and all the battles and everything, again there will be loss of life for the Indian citizen, Indian army. Even if you kill 1,000 Pakistanis or 1,000 terrorists, if one Indian life is lost, it's still a bad thing. Because I have a brother and he's in the Indian Army. So I know he's ready to die for a country. I'm not saying it's not written or it's not part of the rule because it's a job description and there is war, and there is bad news, there is rain, they will go and fight for the country. And if the life is lost, he will be happy that he died for his country. But what about the family? What about his wife, his kids, his friends, his locality? I believe no amount of money can replace that. His name is Sachin Thomas. He's my brother. He don't know about this video, but I know he is happy to fight in the war. If he is called, he will go and fight. But till before, I talked to him like last week, something like that. After talking to him, after I went to the bed, I'm having dreams like if his life is lost, I'm seeing he's getting his parents or something like getting medals, but I'm losing my friend. You know that? So even if you kill 1,000 terrorists, if my brother, if my friend, not only him, if any army person, if anyone is dead, still a loss, right? If the government says like giving them 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 30 lakh, 40 lakh, 50 lakh, 1 crore, whatever it is, I don't think it's equal to the life. Of course, with the money, family, it will be helpful, but yes, that is one of the reasons. Yes, I understand all. I understand what every citizen, every Indian citizen is going through. But I want you to think like this also. And yes, if there is any other way, either revenge or any diplomatic talkings, like what happened with Trump and Canada. Like there are lots of fentanyl coming to US and Trump would tariffs and Canada said they're gonna stop the roll of fentanyl and those kind of drugs in US and now it's like 200%. There is no illegal drugs happening, so that's a good thing. So like that, I hope the Pakistan government will destroy or say no to the terrorist organizations that is living, organizing, planning in their own land, their own territory within the knowledge of the government. That's what I want. So now I'm going to talk about the politics, not the politics, the timing. Yeah, politics timing of this Pahalgam attack. So before this attack, Pakistan Indian attack, so the Trump was the main sensation because of his tariffs. Many organizations, many manufacturers, business people, electronics, ships, everyone, they are going to US as it's much more beneficial, not only in tax or tariffs, in every way. So it is making America better. And it's not me saying, it's the calculation, the how do you say? One of those, it's all against China, not against China. I wouldn't say that. It's not beneficial for China. And India is getting beneficial by Trump's tariffs. Like every multi-billion-dollar organizations are coming to India to produce their own stuff. For example, the iPhone. And I had so many examples in my mind, but nothing's coming to my mind right now. So everyone is coming to India. They're putting money in India. And of course, by this, India will be more greater than ever. And people are coming from China. The companies are from China and they are coming to India. So that's one thing. And the second thing, the Modi, Prime Minister Modi and his government, he was going for a talk with who? With the Arab kings for business or dealings to make India and that Arab nation, I forgot which one was that. It was the same day as the Pahalgam. So he was going for that. In between that, this attack happened. He came back. So I don't think it's just it's just a terrorist attack that happened. By this, I don't think this is not just any attack that terrorist organizations do. Because I believe there's a lot of politics happening. China, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Europe. I don't think this is a normal attack. I still believe it's a big planning because India is rising so high. India is backing itself and India is rising so high. And the connection, the relationship between India and every other countries, even though the other countries are in war or fighting with each other, India is having a good relationship with everyone. And they are benefiting these connections and functions. So I still believe this attack is to not, how would I say, it's not to scare the business people. Actually, it is to scare the business. When India retaliates, this is a huge risk for every citizens and also the business people, because it's a risk. Anything could happen. Their manufacturing, their company will get a huge loss in everything if they are in India. So that's also a very big content, because everyone coming from China, and China is supporting Pakistan. Pakistan currently, the terrorist organization at Pakistan's land with Pakistan government's knowledge and support. So I still believe this is all connected. Very terrorist attacks, which till now we heard, it's the first time we are hearing them attacking citizens, asking their religion, confirming their religion, asking quotes from their holy book, removing their undergarments and confirming their religion, telling the wife or partner or girlfriend to tell to Modi, this is what happened. So I believe this is not just a coincidence. This is not something which is just a spontaneous planning of that terrorist organization or the people who came for attack. I believe it's like there's like a big planning for this. When they did that, when they sent the survivor out to tell what happened there, of course, the story has been told. Every Indians now, every Hindus, every Muslims, there is a doubt whether that person is supporting Pakistan or is that person supporting that country based on the religion. Because as you know, why I'm saying this, India is one of the only countries where Christians, Hindus, Islam, Muslims, Sikh, Jews, Buddhists, everyone is living in harmony. And by this attack, there's a conflict. They stir the mind of every Muslims and Hindus. As you can, don't have a single cent of doubt in your mind, because you can see the videos that's in YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. The online media, news outlets, they are all talking about the attack. And also, one of the questions which they ask the citizens is, what do you think about attack? Do you support the Pakistan's? Not support. Do you support India fighting back? So the people who are asking this question, they want the person who's answering to say no, and then the questioners will make up their own story, or they will try for the viewers to think that way, like just because she or he is a Muslim, he don't want that attack. There are people who think like that. There are people who don't. But for views and everything, the questioners ask the questions, the answers is given. For the viewers, they will think like that. And yes, that is happening. We are all thinking like that. and there are conflicts happening, putting the Pakistani flags in Indian roads, and there are specific religious people who belong to that religion taking that flag off as a sort of respect. I'm not talking about that. I don't want to talk about that topic. So they're doing that. And yes, the whole India is watching that. So they can see there are people whose heart is with Pakistan. And the stirring of the mind has started. Inside India, people are going to fight or thinking to fight. The harmony is lost. And then comes the good part. The attackers, they ask this, they stir up the mind. And they know that India is gonna do the revenge under Modi government. They are 100% sure the government will fight back. And during the fight back, Pakistan, they will fight. Pakistan or terrorist organizations. Of course, Pakistan, they know the terrorist organization, the training, the planning, the breeding. Yes, the breeding. Everything is happening inside Pakistan. The government knows, the people knows, but they are not doing anything. They're supporting. Yeah, they're supporting that. And from this we can understand when India fights back to the terrorist organization, Pakistan government will retaliate again for that attack. And when that happens, when Pakistan fights back, every Indian citizen is in danger. Everyone is in fear. Don't think that the Indian states that's only near Pakistan country is unsafe. They have missiles which could reach the border, like in Kerala, there's a Tirunelveli, that's the last one, I think, yes. They have missiles which could reach there. No one is safe. And that is their planning. They want people to think like that, to believe that. And yes, no one is safe, but it's not only the citizens, the people who are coming for business, for manufacturing, the billion-dollar business that's coming to India based on Trump's tariffs and everything from China. There are lots of companies coming to India, and they will stop and think again to come to India because of this war happening. And they won't come, and they will go to China or Afghanistan, not Afghanistan, or China, and different nations. So that's also one of the good reasons. They don't want people to come to India because of this attack. India will attack them, Pakistan will attack back, and they don't want the business people to think to come to India. India is already a big nation and it's growing rapidly. And it's going very rapidly, and everyone's eyes are on India because India learned from every mistakes like the big nations made. India was still growing, so they saw that, then they changed their plan. So this is, yeah. And China is supporting Pakistan for the attacks, giving arms and all sorts of help. China, Afghanistan. So by this, China is not all by this war. Of course, India and Pakistan are in trouble, and China, they are having benefits because of this. If the companies which told that they are going to come to India, they're going to stop. They will just be in China or wherever it is and don't come to India, thus making a big issue. So I don't think this is only just an attack on that Hindu, or this is just a terrorist attack. I don't believe that. This is part of a bigger plan, which I told is just how do you say, just a scratch, just the tip of iceberg. In my mind, in my brain, in my small brain, which I'm not big into politics, for me, if I can see all this, the people who plan this, they have much bigger plans. So like I said in the beginning, this is what I saw, and this is what I want to say. If you want to make me, if you want to give me names, so be it. I just want to let it out. I just don't want anyone to die because of a few people's actions. And yes, there will be revenge and retaliation, I hope, on that specific people. But the problem is, when that happens, the government which supports that team, they will fight back, and there will be loss of lives of people in the military, citizens. Just like that attack, Pahalgam attack, there is citizens, tourists, everyone. So again, I'm gonna say this: even if 1,000 lives, 1,000 terrorists are dead, and again one citizen or one, not only, it's not about citizen. Even if the person is in Pakistan, even if it's 1,000 terrorists dead, and one Pakistani or an Indian citizen, a good citizen, a good person, a good in mind, body, and soul. People say it's collateral damage. Yes, it's part of the process, collateral damage. We can understand that, but still, my mind, I don't want to see even one collateral damage. That's it. So, by saying this, if you want to make me an anti-Indian, or I don't know, there are different types of words. I'm not going to say it in the video. I just hope people who watch this video think to yourself and talk. If you haven't thought or heard about these topics which I said in the video, I want you to think and make up your own decision. And don't think your decision there won't be any changes. If more people like you think the same, there will be changes, there will be differences. Okay, one person can make a difference. Just that's it. No war. Bye.